In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my CD collection. Hi, it's Renelle. Welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of in this let's talk about physical music era right now. The last two videos were my full vinyl collection and my Taylor Swift vinyl collection. Today we're going to be talking about CDs. Now, I must preface this, I first and foremost am a record collector. That is what I collect. But I don't think that there's any record collectors out there that don't have somewhat of a CD collection as well. Because I think at the core, it's just we love having physical music. Now, honestly, I wish I was a CD collector instead of a record collector because it'd be significantly better for my bank account, but I can't change who I am at the core. It's records for me and CDs are the second thing, and that's just the way it is. That being said, my CD collection is not that big compared to my vinyl collection, but it is the first kind of thing that I had as physical music, and you're gonna see that when I show you what some of my earliest CDs are. And so I feel like we just need to pay tribute to where it all started. Being said, I separated them into a couple categories to make this easier for me when I'm talking to you about all the CDs. So we're gonna start with the OGs, the ones that got it started, the ones from my childhood that I literally could never part with because I just love them so much. Then we're gonna go into my Taylor Swift CD collection, which is significantly the biggest, no surprise there. And then just some miscellaneous ones that I have from just getting them passed down to me, and then also a couple of my favorites that I got recently. Okay, so let's start off with the OGs. I don't know if anybody else had these, but we need to start it where it all began, and that is with the Disney remix CDs. So you can tell this one has really seen better days. I lost the cover of it so long ago. It might be, I don't think it's scratched. Let me check. It's kind of scratched, but you know what? It still slaps. This Disney Remix Mania, I'm low-key considering bringing it with me to the Jesse McCartney concert that I'm going to. The first song on this is The Second Star to the Right, and it's Jesse McCartney singing it. And this is where my obsession with Jesse McCartney began. This is why I started loving him in the first place, from this song. And so every time I hear it, I'm just immediately transported back to my childhood. It's literally the best thing ever. But I don't know if I should bring the poster, because it came with this, and this is also seen better days because I used to have this on my door. So look, it's so ripped. There's still old tape on it. But where is he? I could get him to sign it right down there. Stay tuned, we'll see. I'm planning on vlogging that, so you'll see if I bring this with me, as long as it doesn't rip before I even get there. Or he could sign it right here. That'd be pretty iconic. Anyway, that is the first one. Then I have the Disney Remix Mania 4, and Jesse McCartney is also on this one. He sings I'll Try. This is good too. This has also seen better days. Watch, it's also broken, but what are you gonna do about it? It was well loved and it still works and everything. It came with this little inside jacket, not as exciting as the poster on the other one, but there are a couple songs on this album that they just still slap. I think, is this one with the Jonas Brothers singing Yo Ho, Pirate's Life for Me is on this. A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes, oh, one of my all-time favorites, literally one of my favorite sayings. I low-key want to get that as a tattoo. I'm still deciding, but that song is all the Disney Channel stars singing it. And then got If I Never Knew You, the Cheetah Girls. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good track. I think those are my favorites from this one. And then we have, obviously, had to get the Princess one. I think I got this as a Christmas gift, actually, so I didn't get it, but Disney Mania Princess Edition, so it's all songs from Disney princess movies. We've got Emily Osment on here, Demi Lovato, Ashley Tisdale, Vanessa Hudgens, and as somebody who was a big High School Musical fan growing up, this is literally iconic. Emily Osment singing Once Upon a Dream, Demi Lovato singing That's How You Know, Ashley Tisdale singing Someday My Prince Will Come, me still singing that Waiting for the Day That That's Gonna Happen to Me, Vanessa Hudgens singing Colors of the Wind, It's Not Just Make Believe. Oh my gosh, that is a repeat track whenever I play this CD in the car, by Carrie Kimmel, and Ever Ever After, Jordan Preet. Oh, I literally love it. Okay, and then obviously Keke Palmer with the True to Your Heart. She's such a vibe. And then A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes is also on this, Disney Channel stars, so just iconic, absolutely iconic. And look how pretty the actual CD is. It's pink. The inside of this is, there's the Disney princesses on the back, in the background. And it has a similar format to Disney Remix Mania. So these CDs, this is where it all started. This is where it all started. And the fact that I still have these is a true testament to how much I love collecting physical music. Continuing with the OGs. Some of these have also seen better days. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh. I'm about to sneeze, but I'm not going to. Okay, like I said, I was a big High School Musical fan growing up. So even though we don't have the DVDs anymore or anything like that, I was reluctant on keeping the 3 CDs. The first one the second one, and the third one. The third one is probably in the best condition. The first one is all cracked on the front. I don't know what happened. It's also broken, like when it comes off, but it's still iconic, and it's also seen better days. It's like stapled together. This little booklet, I remember I used to flip through this all the time. I always loved this. Like there was the lyrics, and then there was like pictures on each one. Like just so iconic. Bop to the Top is on here. Soarin'. Get your head in the game. Second one. This has also seen better days. As you can tell, the first couple pages are just like missing. But this was also, oh, and it's also broken. Oh, the back pages are missing too. This is what the CD actually looked like. It's so cool. And I recently found out that you can actually get that on vinyl too. So you best believe that is on the list. Okay, so the first page that I have, this is also stapled together. It starts with the second half of the lyrics from Work It Out. I'm kind of disappointed actually that I'm missing some of the pages, because this was a cool inner booklet. Like that's the first page, and then the lyrics, and there's like doodles all throughout it and everything like that. And then it just stops on Bet on It, so we're just missing a couple songs. I don't know what happened to that. Like, do not have it anymore, but that's okay. Soundtrack lives rent-free in my head. I Don't Dance is an iconic song. Bet on It, honestly, listening to that as an adult, sometimes I'm just like, this is the motivation that I needed. And then we have the third one, which is probably in the best condition out of the three of them, but still not perfect. Hello. The CD is in one of my other things, because one of my other CDs is actually in the car right now. Okay, so here's the CD, and that has a cool cover for it too. This booklet, I have all the pages. It's in perfectly not perfect condition, because it does have a poster as well that I did have on my wall for a period of time growing up, but it's not really that ripped. Yeah, it's not really that ripped. So we've got this one, and then double-sided. At the top, this is like a really cool inner jacket too. And then of course I have this, and it's Camp Rock. This soundtrack is fire. I've been a Joe Girly. I have been a Joe Girly since Shane Gray, so I mean it's also broken, but the actual cover of it is pretty cool. And the inner jacket is cool too. It has like a whole bunch of pictures, and you know what's funny is I actually visited this camp, so I actually recognize all these places. I went there last summer. It's in Ontario, and I couldn't find it, but I ended up finding it. And then when we got there, I was like, I just wanted to see the sign, but I was like, I don't know if we can actually go in, because like it's private property, it's a camp and everything. But then somebody came up, and long story short, he basically said if you want to tour around, like go ahead, because camp ended today, so there's nobody here. So I got to see like all the iconic places, like where they're doing dance breaks, like Start Party, and where they go down to like the docks to go canoeing, and the little cabins that they stay in. It was really, really cool. This is a little book. This is one of my favorites too. Like it has all the song lyrics in it with different pictures from the movie, and I actually haven't looked at this in a really long time. I still think that Hasta La Vista should have won, but you know, now that I'm listening to Here I Am as an adult, like after listening to that as an adult, I understand why that one won. My favorites will have to be Play My Music, Hasta La Vista, and Start the Party probably, but I do have a soft spot for the This Is Me duet as well. So now that we've gone through all of the Where It All Began CDs, let's head into the Taylor Swift collection, which is significantly bigger than the rest. Like look, this is the stack, and this is coming from somebody who doesn't collect CDs, so you can tell how much I love Taylor Swift. I don't have like every album on CD, but I have multiple copies and like special copies of a bunch of the albums, starting with the World Tour Live Speak Now CD plus DVD. I don't have a DVD player. If I ever get access to one, I can watch the Speak Now tour, which would be really cool because I've never seen it before, but also I can also listen to the album. And I love listening, like this might be a hot take, I love listening to the Taylor's version albums, but there's something too about being able to listen to like her younger voice singing some of the songs on Speak Now, because I feel like it resonates more. So being able to listen to this on CD anytime I want to, amazing. This one is probably the most in good condition CD that I have, because I have barely touched it since I got it. I didn't actually look through this. Oh, whoa! Wait, I've never looked through this. It's all photos from the tour. That's cool. Look at this. It's all like photos from the tour. I literally had no idea. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, that makes a lot of sense too, because it's not like the Speak Now CD. So I do want to get that one though, because that's the one where there's like the little riddles, right? Like the certain words are like circled and things like that. That would be really cool to have in the collection. I think that's really fun that she did that. And as much as I love streaming and being able to just listen to whatever I want to listen to whenever I want to listen to it, sometimes I miss the days where it was like you just listen on a CD, because that's why I like collecting it. Like there's so many like extra things that come with CDs that you don't get if you're just streaming an album. So things like that, like the photos from the tour, or like, you know, the little games and stuff in some of her earlier albums. Next up, we have my newest addition to the CD collection, the one that I'm most excited about, and one of the reasons I wanted to do this video in the first place is because I found the 1989 Taylor Swift Deluxe album with the original Polaroids. Honestly, after Taylor's version came out and I did not order the CDs with the new Polaroids, I was like, great, I'm never gonna have them, and I'm never gonna have the ones with the original either. And then I went to a random record store and I found it and I got it and I bought it and I brought it home, and I've never been more excited. Okay, that's a lot. I've been more excited, but like, I was super excited when that happened. It even came in like the little box that it comes in. It's in perfect condition. The Polaroids are in perfect condition too. So you've got the 1989 CD, and then in the back is lyrics for Wonderland, You Are in Love, and New Romantics, which I think are like the deluxe tracks of this CD. So that's pretty cool. And then you have the booklet, which also I have only taken out once, and I'm really scared to do it now because I don't want to wreck it. See how pristine it is? I talked about this in my vinyl video, but I love the whole like Polaroid aspect of this album because I'm a big fan of Polaroids. And so even like seeing the words and the inner stuff, and then having the Polaroids there with like the dates and the lyrics and stuff like that is really cool. And yeah, this is one of the really cool little booklets. I love it. And then before I show you the Taylor's version copies that I have, let's just take a look at the Polaroids really quick, because if you don't have this Polaroid pack, then now you can see what they are. And honestly, some of them are like my favorite songs. Like the first one here is from Style, which is one of my favorite 1989 songs, so I'm happy with that. And I cannot read from the back, so you're gonna just have to guess what songs they're from, because I cannot see what song's from in my camera. But yeah. Also, am I covering it? Next we have Taylor's version. So I have 4 copies of the Taylor's version CDs, so I do have enough to make up the 1989 on the back, which is great because I was talking about this in my vinyl video. Like that's one of the reasons I want the 4 vinyl variants of 1989. I don't know what just happened, but the battery on my camera just died. It seems to be working now, so let's get back into talking about the 1989 CDs. So these are not the ones with the Polaroids. These are the ones from Target with the posters in it. So I'm going to show you that, because if you got the other one and you haven't seen the posters, then now you can. So we'll start with the main one. I accidentally dropped this, which was a sad, sad day. We have the blue disc, blue CD, and on the back, the poster that it comes with has like the song lyrics to one of the songs on it, and then it has a picture on the back. So this one has the ice cream, and it has the lyrics for Welcome to New York, which I think is cool because it's like a copy that she actually wrote, and then it's like photocopied onto the thing. But it's cool to see like her handwriting and the lyric, everything like that. And then you have the little booklet, which when I looked at it the first time, I realized that it's like similar to the pictures and stuff that come with the record. So like this is a picture in the Crystal Skies blue record, and so is this one. So it kind of matches the vinyl, which is pretty cool if you have both. And then you also get pictures in the middle, just like you do with the vinyl. And on the back, it has the same a back cover as the vinyl does, which I like. I like that it's like similar to it in that regard. For the pink one, the Rose Garden Pink, you have this cover and this back. And it has the pink CD. And the poster that comes inside is this one here. I think this is my favorite if I'm not mistaken, and the song is New Romantics on the back. So that's pretty cool. And then it also has the little booklet that comes with it that also have the same sort of pictures that would match in the vinyl, and similar photos, just like a little bit different formatting of where they are. Then there's the yellow one, and it's yellow, and then the poster that it comes with is this one. This is such a carefree picture, I love it. And on the back is a snippet from Wildest Dreams. The last one is the green one. I do have the vinyl of this one, and this is, like I said, one of my favorite back covers. And the CD is green. And then the poster that comes within this one is this one here. It's giving Wildest Dreams. And it's Wonderland on the back. Okay, and then continuing on with Taylor Swift CDs, I have Folklore, so with this cover, and this is the back. Inside, I also got this at Target when I was in the States, of course, because we don't have Target in Canada, which is kind of like tragic, but also probably good, because I feel like I would spend a lot of money if we had a Target. This has a little booklet as well with the lyrics, like a lyric booklet with different photos in it too. And then I also have a copy of Midnights. It's the purple one, which I wanted to get because I knew I didn't want to get the purple vinyl, so I figured if I get the purple Midnights CD, then it's kind of like, okay, now you have a copy of the purple one, and it's also just a lyric booklet too. So it's kind of similar to what you get with the vinyl. I showed that in my last video where it's also a booklet with the lyrics and photos and that kind of thing as well. The last collection of Taylor Swift CDs that I have are the Torture Poets one. So when that album dropped, I said this in my last video too, I went a little bit crazy on ordering, except I ordered it all in like 3 different shipments because I couldn't decide what I wanted. And I really should have just got it all at once because I should have just known like you're gonna want it all. And I literally made like 3 orders, and then I got the last CD like in store somewhere, so it was like a whole thing. But next time if I'm ordering, if I want stuff off the side, I'm just gonna order it all at once because I could have saved money on shipping. But it was a decent amount of money to spend, so I did do a whole vinyl unboxing and CD unboxing video when the Torture Poets CDs came out. But I'm gonna show you them again for the purpose of this video because this is probably one of the coolest ones I have in my CD collection, just because it came with a whole bunch of things, and probably the most things that have come with the CD that I have, except for this one because I bought this one at a Walmart and I was at West because this one wasn't available. So I ordered the 3 other ones with all the stuff, but then when I went to order this one, I think I wanted to see if I could get a signed copy, and then I couldn't, so I didn't want to pay I didn't want to pay shipping again just to ship 1 CD if it wasn't going to be signed. So I just got this one when I was at Walmart. I did convince myself that I didn't need it all, and then I was like, never mind, I do. And so I got this one, and the CDs are similar to the vinyl in that they have the bonus tracks on them. So you can justify spending the money on all of them based on that alone, and then also all the things that you get with it. But anyways, this is the manuscript copy. Nothing extra came with this except for a poster, because the ones that were being sold at like Target and Walmart and that kind of thing came with posters, and the ones that you get from her site came with all like the little collectible things. So this was cool. I mean, it's also always nice to get like a little something with it other than just a lyric booklet. So I'm not mad, but this is the white CD. This is the poster. And similar to the 1989 ones, it does have lyrics on the back. So the manuscript one comes with Down Bad as the lyric. And then as a CD normally does, it also comes with the lyric booklet, which is also super similar to the vinyl. So if you don't collect vinyl, then at least you do get the cool booklet kind of formatting for the lyric booklet. But like if you do collect vinyl, this has got to be one of the coolest like vinyl. And we have another, so it's another CD copy. This is one of the ones I got from her website. So it is the one with the bonus track, the Albatross, on it. So it comes with the CD in the first part of it and the lyric booklet, and then in the back is where it comes with this envelope full of stuff. Also there's writing, and it's set as like an artifact thing. Like if you were bringing in Evans for something, it'd be in something like this. So it's like all these little things. So you get a magnet. I actually didn't open any of these things. I just left them all in here. Like I opened it, but I didn't like open it out of the package. You get like a badge, and you get it's like a paper clip, you know, those things. I don't know what that's actually called. And then you get little photo cards with this as well. So here they are. I think there's 4 that come with each one, and then they have like the lyrics to one of the songs on it. Same thing, this is the bolter. Comes with, it came cracked, which I was kind of disappointed about, but I also just didn't want to go through the whole process of sending it back because I just thought that it'd be even harder than just living with it cracked. So this is, the case is cracked, but everything else is perfectly fine. That's the CD. And then comes the lyric booklet as well. And then also the artifacts. So it's the same artifacts, but it's specific to the bonus tracks. You have the bolter magnet, the bolter badge, the money clip pin that looks like they're pretty much the same. And then 4 more photos with lyrics. So these are cool. Final one, it's the copy of the black dog. So that's what it looks like on the inside with the photo booklet, and all the photo booklets are similar as the first one I showed you, but they just have different photos in different spots, and the formatting of them is a little different. But then this is the envelope, and then the front. We've got magnet and badge, the little money clip thing, book clip thing, and 4 more photos. I'll show you because it's fun to look at the photos with the lyrics on them. I can't read the lyrics in the reflection of the mirror, but that is my Taylor Swift CD collection as of right now. I do want the rest of them, but it's just not been really like a priority because I'm collecting the vinyl, and that's like my main kind of collection. So if I see a CD and I decide that day I want it, then I'll get it, but I'm definitely focused on like completing my vinyl collection. Okay, and then heading into the last section is like the miscellaneous CDs that basically I wanted to keep when we were getting rid of a bunch. So we had like this whole bin of CDs, and honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, there was probably more in there that maybe I now would have wanted to have, but when we were going through it, it didn't matter to me as much. But I did keep a few of them, and these are the ones that I kept. There's only 3. Mariah Carey, The Emancipation of Mimi. Emancipation of Mimi. This is the jacket, so it's like a normal lyric booklet and inside, except everything is like this way. So you have to read it a little differently. And then there's a photo of her right there, an icon. And then the other one I chose to keep was Usher and Alicia Keys' My Boo, which I think this constitutes as having a single because I think it's just 2 songs. Well, yeah, no, 2 singles I think it is. I don't know, but one of them's My Boo. Like that. One of them's My Boo, and one of them's Confessions. These are my confessions, just when I thought I said all I can say with my chick on the side, says she got one on the way. And then Destiny's Child, Destiny's Fulfilled, sorry. This is the one that has Lose My Breath and Soldier. Wow. Queen. Is there one of them each? Queen, and whoa, they're signed at the bottom. Queens. So those are the ones that I took from when we were getting rid of them. Honestly, again, like I said, now that I'm looking back, there was probably more in there that I would want now, but anyway, can't go back. I also have Everything I Thought It Was by Justin Timberlake. This, honestly, the only reason this is in my collection is because I went to the opening night of the Forget Tomorrow tour, and where my seats were, like, I had an inkling that he would be walking by us, and so maybe I could like hold something out for him to sign, except he didn't actually end up walking right by us. He kind of like stopped a little bit before us to go to the B stage, so that didn't end up happening, and I had this with me the whole time just in case. But honestly, it wasn't that expensive, so it wasn't like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. And I do like a lot of songs on this album, so it's not like it was a waste, but that was the main reason why I got it. So, and then my last 2 that I have are both 5 Seconds of Summer. So I have Calm and Youngblood. This is the one that was in the car, but since I had a brief pause in between videoing, I was able to get it, and this is what it looks like. Oh, is it upside down? That's what it looks like. This whole album, I watched the video for Want You Back yesterday. No, not yesterday, like a week ago. And it's so like trippy. Like, look at this. Like, look at this picture. Like, I love them so much. And yeah, like what? I'm kind of here for the vibes though. And every time I remember that this album came out after Sounds Good, Feels Good, like it blows my mind even more because this doesn't sound like that album at all. The fact that they were able to just kind of like transition like that and then it be successful is pretty amazing and pretty impressive. I honestly feel like they're so underrated as a band, which sucks because they really deserve more recognition. I mean, I'm not like mad that we don't have like these Ticketmaster wars because they are one of my favorite bands and one of my favorite artists, and I don't really want to have to go through that stress when they announce their next tour, but I do think that they deserve more recognition than they get. And then we have Calm, 5 Sauce. This also has a lyric booklet, and the pictures in this are pretty like trippy too. Like, look at the vibes. But this song, Easier in Teeth, oh, so good. And look at that picture. Look at that picture of Luke. Can you guess who my favorite is? I think it's pretty obvious. I love them so much. I will pay however much it costs to sit front row at one of their concerts because I'm such a big fan. Actually, Luke just announced part 2 of his Nostalgia for a Time That Never Existed tour, and I did look at where he was going like for the tour and tried to see if it was going to be lining up with any like upcoming trips that I have, but unfortunately it's a little bit too early, so that sucks, but it's fine. It's fine. He's probably going to go on tour like for this, And then I think that they're in the studio working on something new, and then before we know it, we'll have a tour probably announced in 2025 or for 2025. So I can wait. That is the end of this video. That is my complete CD collection as of right now. Like I said, this is not even all of them, but I'm not going to try to hold them all because I'm going to drop them and another one's going to break. I'm more of a vinyl collector. Like that is my main kind of collecting hobby thing that I collect. But I feel like every record collector definitely has somewhat of a CD collection too. And I do love buying CDs because I just think it's fun to have a physical copy of your favorite albums regardless. And honestly, some of them don't even come on vinyl. So if it doesn't, like I wouldn't be opposed to getting on CD. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that that was entertaining. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you're a music lover like me, I would love to know like what's your favorite CD in your collection. Do you collect CDs? That is all for this video, and I will see you in my next one. Make sure to subscribe so that you're the first to know when that comes up. And until then, chat soon. Bye!